Welcome to HBTV. Thank you for joining us for our first basketball live stream of the season. This is your Hammond Baptist Junior Varsity Warriors and the Quentin Road Eagles from Lake Zurich, Illinois. My name is John Woosley, and I'm excited to be bringing you the broadcast this afternoon. Your Warriors are in white and Eagles in royal blue. Here's Reynolds inside, and he's going to get called for a travel. On the court right now for the Eagles in the darker blue, we got number 22, that's Jaden Gomez, a sixth grader. Number 2, Cade Eisenbarth. Lincoln Reyes, number 13. 21, Anthony Hoffman. And 45, Winston Taney. Foul's called here on the Eagles. That'll send the Warriors to the line, shooting for 2. This is the first of 3 games tonight. After this, we'll watch our Warriors varsity team. And after that, our high school varsity. So looking forward to that at 5:45. Our varsity teams will face off here. This is Carruthers at the line, around the rim and out. 0 for 2 on the free throws. Here come the Eagles. A little bit of a transition, trying to get a bucket, no good. Rebound Eagles. And rebound Cruz Garcia. And here come the Warriors. Another steal. Here are the Eagles. They got a man up ahead. Up with the right hand, and it's good. Number 21, Anthony Hoffman, putting the Eagles on the board. Joining me here in the booth, Mr. Jonathan Borsch. If you're a faithful HBT viewer, you'll recognize him as the voice of HBTV soccer.
You could have ended it after HBTV.
If he,
the voice.
If he lets out a goal, then you'll know he's just getting those out as basketball season gets started here.
A little bit rusty. They both do have dribbling, so I can use that word for both, I suppose. Shot, no good. Bobbled and out of bounds on the Eagles.
Yeah, we got a couple similarities here for you between soccer and...
Oh, you've prepared these?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Soccer and basketball.
Dribbling.
Obviously, we're passing, shooting, scoring.
Yes.
All the basics.
Except one is with your hands and one is with your feet.
Yeah. You can use the same words, though.
Soccer
same words.
with your hands and basketball with... No. But we're happy to be back for another exciting season of Warrior and Swordsman basketball here. We've got a crew of 6th and 7th graders out there for the Warriors. On the floor currently bringing up the ball, Emmanuel Perez, Cruz Vasquez in there, Robert Carruthers, Lincoln Reynolds in the middle, and Micah Mintz on the near side here. Working against the Eagles there. Lincoln in the middle, up, off, and no good. That's going to be tipped out of the hands of Micah. It'll stay with the Warriors.
John has just a 6th grader. Lincoln there in the middle has some big shoes to fill, believe it or not. This is his first year ever playing, but he comes from just a line of dominant basketball players here at Hammond Baptist. And his dad here in the stands, Matt Reynolds, had probably one of the most famous passes in all of HB history.
Famous.
Well,
tell me about it because I haven't heard about it.
Oh, man. Well, I'm thinking 2nd grade, John.
You
I'm
were
sitting here.
a wee boy.
A wee lad, yes. Sitting here behind the Warriors bench.
Uh-huh.
And again, if I'm not mistaken, it was Matt Reynolds who, in the championship game, seconds on the clock. Swordsman down 1. Matt Reynolds at the end line opposite of our basket has inbounds the ball, and just like a cannon, and really like a sniper cannon, launches the ball full court to our big man down under,
who was
Dave Peach. Catches, turnaround, honk, money as the buzzer sounds to win the championship.
Unbelievable.
And my little brain about exploded from screaming so loud that day for the Swordsman. But that's Lincoln's dad. Matt Reynolds. And so he's always here cheering him on, coaching him on.
Absolutely.
All that good stuff.
Playing defense. Oh, but a nice move. Moving around, Lincoln Reynolds. Lincoln Rays, the counterpart of Lincoln Reynolds.
Link on
Rays.
link. We'll see who the weakest link is.
Oh, boy.
Today.
I think they're both going to be stronger links for their team, though, actually.
Yeah, both big men battling down low. Oh, nearly a turnover there by the Swordsman. That's Cade Eisenbarth playing some good D there for the Eagles. John,
go ahead.
I was staying earlier. This is the first live stream for basketball this season. And obviously these guys, their real first game. And tell us a little bit about your basketball career and what it was like for you playing.
I don't know why this conversation always comes up, asking about my illustrious career. Well, as we enter a minute left, I'll try to keep it brief. I played, as you well know, as you should know if you've listened at all, I played for the Orange powerhouse of Kappa and was rather good in grade school. If you've been, we've got a layup competition and a hot shot competition. I did rather well at those.
Stop. You won both of those?
I did. One year, I believe. I know. And anyway, it's pretty good. And I tried out 6th grade year, made the team. And could you believe it that I didn't play that much? I don't know what happened.
As a 6th grader?
As a 6th grader. I did not pass into Levi. Oh, we can't get it. But, I did not play much. Ask me how good our team was that year. Go ahead.
Good? Tell me how good.
Our team.
You probably won a ton of games with you on the bench.
Yes. We won. There was a 0 in the amount of games that we won. Guess how many?
10.
No,
100.
The correct answer is 0.
Goodness. Left-hand finish.
So, we won 0 games that year, so I don't know why I was on the bench. I may not have been better, but couldn't have been any worse. All right, but
man, sounds like you're harboring just a little bit of bitterness.
Oh, absolutely. I admit it. Emmanuel Perez driving in with left hand, no good. But the Warriors, Josh Conger, will not let that happen this year. Up and good with the left hand again by Lincoln Rays. 5 seconds left. And we're going to enter the first quarter break.
Yeah, John.
10-0 score.
10-0, and you mentioned it, Coach Conger. And John, he is just a great coach for these guys.
He is.
And especially this first game, getting some wrinkles out here in the offense and the defense, and he's going to straighten those out. We'll be good. We'll be good to go. Well, folks, we'll be back here in just a few minutes for the start of our second quarter. Warriors down 10-0. Back to the action here. Start in the second quarter. Warriors trailing big. Quick foul to start off the quarter. Foul will be on number 21, Lincoln Reynolds. And that'll send Lincoln Reyes to the line. And he'll be there for 2 shots.
First game of the year for the Warriors. John, do you know if this is the first for Quentin Road? They just getting started, or they played a little bit? Do you know?
You know, John, normally by this time it's their 3rd game of the season.
Okay.
2nd or 3rd. Normally not our first, because they are, just for years, they've been our first game of the season.
Okay. Tradition, eh?
Yeah, just a bit of a tradition here right at the beginning of November. Quentin Road coming here. They normally just bring a great group of fans, parents, and good competition, man. So it's always a great thing when we start our season off with them. So I would expect they played a game or 2. John, one thing you can always expect from the Quentin Road players is they are just going to work until the last buzzer sounds. They're always going to be a little scrappy, a little feisty, and fundamental. So there you see a back cut. Guys overplaying, give it a back cut. Just a good fundamental play there. And, John, all night I'm sure we'll see that from their junior high varsity, from the high school varsity. And, John, they're just going to work hard, play hard. And the couple coaches that we got over here, you know, Kyle Stankus played against him a bit.
Yeah, Lincoln Reynolds.
Attaboy.
Shot at the elbow, gets it to drop, gets us on the board.
Kyle Stankus there, coach of the Eagles. Ryan Fontana, another, again, former players from Quentin Road, John, and it's always cool to see those guys coming back and investing in the next generation. So some good coaches over there as well.
Absolutely. Out of bounds to the Warriors, and we hope you can come and make it out. We got games all tonight, 3 games. John, do you have start times for?
Yeah, 4:30 is the start game for the varsity game right after this one.
Okay.
And then 5:45 for the varsity teams.
So varsity tonight. Junior high and then varsity
Correct.
high school. Okay.
Yep. That's Richard. Nope, that's not John, which Carruthers is that? I got Richard and Noah in my classes, and
that is Robert.
Robert
Carruthers.
All right, Robert.
Yeah, Robert, and then Richard is in high school, a junior.
Yep.
And then Noah, a freshman this year. Baseline drive off the backboard, no good. Falls to Levi Stonebeck, looking to get Emmanuel going on his way. Here comes Emmanuel Perez, number 11, the point guard for the Warriors. Here's the aforementioned Carruthers to Reynolds. Good ball movement here by the Warriors. Need to move around a little bit more, though. Reynolds at the top of the key. Back to Perez for 3.
Oh.
Short right to Levi, though. Oh, and can't bring it down. Eagles the other way.
Lincoln Reyes in transition. Emmanuel picks him up. Does a good job putting a stop to the fast break. Short corner shot around the rim, no good. Lincoln Reynolds with the rebound.
Warriors doing a good job of ball movement, but they're not really getting in any dangerous positions from it. I think they're passing just to pass, and that doesn't necessarily help as the Eagles score another easy 2. Eagles getting a lot of good looks, John, just in the paint right by the basket. Yeah,
John, and it's starting for them on that defensive end. They're sitting here in, it goes between like a 2-3 zone is what I believe they're sitting in right now, that 2-3 zone. And, John, that's something that these guys in 6th grade have never seen.
Right.
You know, and early in the season probably haven't even practiced against. And so it is just a different style of offense, a different flow of offense that no doubt Coach Conger is just going to help them through this game.
Yeah.
And once they figure that out, they'll be just fine. Warriors under the basket finds Carruthers. Block no good. Oh, wow, Levi throws up a prayer. Denied, and here come the Eagles in transition, going up with the right hand. A little bit of a travel there, no call.
Worked out in the end for us.
And looks like it's going the other way, Warriors ball. John, lots of up and down, up and down, up and down. If nothing else, these guys are getting some good exercise here.
Absolutely. My eyes are getting tired up here, just going back and forth. Cruz Vasquez into the game, number 22. Levi will take a break. It's like here comes Emmanuel. Over to Micah. Pump fake. Looking to break down the zone here. Oh, but again, just active hands on defense. Causing another turnover.
John, sometimes they're sitting back in that zone. It's hard to get any offense going. Sometimes the best offense is your transition. You know, if you can just kind of get a rebound and push it up the floor. And maybe we'll see Emmanuel Perez just getting the green light from coach, getting the rebound and just flying up the floor, seeing if he can get an easy bucket. Because working on the offensive end just isn't going too well for us right now.
Right. See if we can get some defense that turns into some easy buckets for us offensively. And usually it just maybe takes a bucket or two to get you into a bit of a rhythm, you know. But
yeah,
it's just hard to make that first one.
Got 2:20 left in the second quarter. Score is 13-2.
Lincoln boxing out that time. He's got it into the hands of Emmanuel. Quentin Road getting in there. Their zone all ready to go. Cruz fighting for it.
Good hustle.
And Emmanuel opens up for a shot. No good.
Here come the Eagles. Couple substitutions for them as well. This is number 22, Jaden Gomez. He was a starter. Dribbling with the right hand, just putting his head down, going to the rim. Good defense there by Robert Carruthers. And here come the Warriors. Another opportunity here, John. Under 2 minutes to go here before the half. Down big. And looks like that ball was deflected. And so it'll stay here for the Warriors.
I'd like to see us get it to Lincoln and by the basket. That was our one shot that we made, and even that was closer to the free throw line. But he's bigger, I think, than any of those Quentin Road guys. They try to do it here. You got him and Cruz.
Yeah.
I would like to see him go up with it.
Sure. Here he is in the middle. Good little finds an open Warrior. Still opportunity. Here's Robert Carruthers, 4-2.
Hey, you got those two twin towers, though, there, John. You should be able to generate some opportunities. Saw some offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
And I'd say we keep going to that. Get some good looks down in the paint.
John, we got a 30-second timeout here. Guys, if we can, our sponsor for our games this evening is Preferred Homes. And Preferred Homes, Mr. Al Perez, they are the big sponsors of HBTV, of our sports program here at Hammond Baptist. So very thankful for them and their contribution for sponsoring the events tonight. There you see him there, Noah Hollahan.
Wow.
Not only are our players a little rusty, but our producer a little rusty, a little slow on the draw there.
That was some alliteration there. Wow. Players, producers, you got a word for us?
Preferred Homes is our sponsor for tonight.
No.
And we are your play-by-play
Oh, you are unbelievable.
professionals.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
Well, that ain't right.
Man, Lincoln Reyes, another 2.
He has been a key part of their 15 points there. We had mentioned him earlier about Lincoln Reynolds. We really not knowing how either would play, making a joke because of their name, but it has turned out to be they've probably been the two best players for their respective teams.
Yeah, John, mid-range, Emmanuel, no good. So rebound.
Stolen by okay. Too strong.
Under 30 seconds to go, 15-4, Warriors trailing. And here's Lincoln. John, Lincoln's a lefty, and especially at this level, those lefties can just be tricky to guard and have a little bit of an advantage Always just so used to seeing that ball dribbled in the right hand. Emmanuel throws it right over the backboard.
Yeah. And we have our own lefty there, Emmanuel. Too strong on that one.
Just got to get that one out of your system, John.
Yeah.
That happens.
Oh, I know.
Oh, good hustle. Emmanuel trying to make up for it. Good hustle, Emmanuel Perez. 1 second to go. Lincoln lets it fly off the mark. Well, John, 15-4 is our score going into halftime. Coach Conger, a few things to talk about here in our first game of the season for the Warriors. We got about 6 or 7 minutes here on the clock. We'll be back here for our second half of play between your Warriors and the Quentin Road Eagles.
Welcome to HBTV. My name is John Woosley, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you our 2023 HBTV crew. Here they are.
Here we are back for the second half of play between the Hammond Baptist Warriors junior varsity and the Quentin Road Eagles. My name is John Woosley. I'm joined here in the booth by Mr. Jonathan Borish. And your Warriors are trailing big, folks, and I'm sorry to deliver that bad news to you. 15-4, so not close but not out of reach as we're heading into the second half, down by 11.
Hey, if they did it 15-4.5, we can do 15-4.5, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that would put us in a tie game, and I did hear Coach Conger say we're going into overtime today.
It's all in the plan. Manuel Perez, what a cross-court pass.
Wow.
Stuffed.
Big block.
And here he comes the other way. All the way with the left hand, and no good, too much. Thought he should have had it there. Cade Eisenbarth. Now there's the last name, John. That is very entertaining. Very, very good. Woosley, that's just kind of lame compared to Eisenbarth.
Oh, wow.
Borsch as well, kind of not near as cool, but 17-4. We're going the wrong way, men. Here comes Emmanuel.
John, we got a little bit of a defensive swap here. The Eagles coming out in a man-to-man.
Yeah.
A little bit of a coaching mind games here. No doubt Coach Conger talking about that zone. And now we're coming out Eagles said,
Coach.
We're going to play the zone. Now we're going to play the man.
Are you sure this is zone, Coach? Yeah, I don't know. I would imagine, as that's stolen away, I would imagine that just earlier in the season, coaches, Quentin Road coach, that's
there
up and good again by, you know who
Cade?
it is.
Yeah.
Cade Eisenbarth. Oh my goodness, it's just a cacophony of errors. Warriors just need to buckle down here.
Emmanuel far side. Here's Robert inside to Cruz. To Reynolds. Up for two, no good. Cruz is there. Puts it up and in.
Cruz Vasquez. Hey, every time, get it to one of those two guys, John. Every time, every possession, it should touch one of them. They are taller than all these Quentin Road guys.
Coach Conger wanting to foul there and not happy. And John, he is having a quarter. Cade.
Say it.
Eisenbarth.
Yes. It's awesome.
Wow.
Sounds like a warrior, Eisenbarth. I hope we're saying it right.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll let us know in the comments. Ryan Bog is down there keeping an eye on that for us.
Excellent. Also trying out some stuffed jalapenos.
That's a pretzel there, Mr. Borsch.
Okay. Well, it's so far away, and it's been a long day. But we do have pretzel pizza, ladies and gentlemen, and we also have stuffed jalapenos. Both new additions to our menu here.
John, Miss Richards there at the concession stand just does an incredible job.
She does.
And so if you're in the area and needing dinner, you can stop on by.
Yeah. And just the basketball game is a side note to the concessions, really. Get some
John, it's
stuffed
really
jalapenos.
Dinner and a show is what you're getting.
Yes. You've heard of medieval times. They pack that place out. This is much cheaper and much better. And there's no horses, but
I don't know, John. When I went out there, I feel like I ate about a half a chicken. They put that plate down in front of me. I was like, holy cow.
Come on now.
A lot going on there. Here's Micah to Robert for two.
Up and good.
Warriors eating at this lead. Stay hungry, boys.
Yeah, pun. We were just man, you're on fire today. Let me tell you, you're on mid-season form, Mr. Boozley. You are just on a roll, and the Warriors are on a roll, ladies and gentlemen, on a roll. Oh, it's going to be Warriors ball after the jump ball. Micah Mintz just manning up, playing some defense, grabbing that ball.
John, we are saying that name correctly, so we got confirmation on that.
Oh, very good. Glad to hear it. Lincoln Reynolds on the three-point line. I want to see him a bit closer to the basket here. Oh, man, just teleported the pass. Here he comes again. The man, blocked by Perez, but a foul on Eisenbarth.
Yeah, John, tough landing there.
Yeah.
Man, what a tough guy. Just fell a little awkwardly there. Coach is going to take a timeout, make sure he's doing all right. 30-second timeout here by the Eagles. And again, we thank you for joining us here on HB TV. There's a whole crew of students behind the scenes that help just get graphics and everything set up, John, here in the gym. And we're thankful for our crew. And here's a picture of the students that kind of behind the scenes make things happen and help get graphics ready. And a couple juniors there, a couple seniors. Xavier Huckins yet to make the list. He's still got to earn his stripes here.
Exactly.
On HBTV. You see the one and only commentator, lighting technician there, Mr. John Borsch. Needs a speech therapist, apparently.
I was going to try to make fun of a spelling on that, but, I teach English and barely talk. It's been a long day, Mr. Woodley, and I've been talking all day. And you put on the headset. Just doesn't happen sometimes. You wouldn't know that, of course. You're on mid-season form.
Yeah, I feel like that's still below average. So here we are. And I think, man, teaching English any day of the week, that's going to be just a long day.
Hey, come on now. We learn. We learn. We're doing. Oh my goodness, sakes and mercy. But right before this, I have orchestra last hour. And shout out, a good catch by Emmanuel here. But here he comes, driving with the left hand off the glass. No, Cruz fighting for it.
Oh, good hustle, Cruz.
But here come Eagles the other way. Up and go with the right hand.
That's Anthony Hoffman, another 2 points for him. 26-8 is your score. 2:13 to go here in the third quarter. 26-8. John, we're a scoreboard down this live stream, so the people that are watching, they don't have the score and time in front of them like they normally do.
Well, except the giant scoreboard on the wall there.
Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. So they do. They don't need anything more, do they?
No, just some good commentators, perhaps. There you go, Cruz. Get that ball. Let's get busy, Warriors. Let's go. Coach Conger pushing him. Here comes Emmanuel. That looked like a double dribble. Cruz coming to screen. Warriors just standing still, John. Standing still. We got to move. We got to move. Good find. Levi into the basket. Up and good. Levi Stoneback. Good find by Perez.
John,
talking about. Get it to these guys, John.
You know, earlier we talked about just the long line of basketball players that Lincoln Reynolds came from. And Levi Stoneback, Lenhart, his mom's a Lenhart.
Really?
And Brian Lenhart, the last HB player to dunk in our gym.
No kidding.
In the game.
And
7 HB players to dunk in our gym. HB players to dunk in our gym.
Yeah.
And Brian Lenhart was the last one. So that was more than 10 years ago.
About that.
Yep.
I don't know if I knew that was a connection there. That's interesting.
Yeah, so Levi, Brian would have been his uncle. And so normally every year around the start of the year in January, we honor Brian Lenhart, who would have been his, his uncle there. And he gave his life in service of our country in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And we'll remember him every year and thankful for him, his family, his service to our country. And but Levi, a bit of a basketball heritage there as well. Clock is winding down, under 30 seconds to go. Emmanuel Perez, multiple opportunities here for the Warriors. Throws up another prayer. Cruz.
Get it, Cruz.
Bodies flying. Timeout. Coach Conger is trying to call the timeout.
It's madness. And looks like they gave it to him.
Oh, man, a 30-second timeout here. John, I've thought this multiple times. Just watching Coach Conger, sometimes he is working just as hard as his players out there.
More, yeah.
You know?
Harder. Yeah.
More harder? Is that what you're going to say, English teacher?
I didn't. That's why I fixed it. Good grief.
If only we had a coach that could work more harder than his players.
Okay.
No, but Coach Conger, man, not enough good things could be said about him. Just loves these guys, invests in these guys. And John, not an employee of the school here, so gets off of work, hustles over here, and to invest in these young men and teach them the game of basketball. And John, he loves HB, he loves these guys, and so thankful for Coach Conger and that these guys get to be under his leadership this season.
And some of these volunteers, John, it shocks you that they aren't an employee of the school for how much they're here. You know, when we see Brother Huckins all the time. We'll say that about him, just here all the time. But same thing for Mr. Conger. Have some substitute teachers, and I saw Mrs. Cuckuck today, just helping out. Emmanuel Perez, holy cow! A deep two. And little by little, Warriors starting to get some points on that board.
$26-12 is how we'll end this third quarter. Warriors trailing by 14. We'll be back here in just a few minutes for the fourth quarter. Back to the action here, starting this fourth quarter. Emmanuel Perez launches from deep, saved by Micah into Levi, double teamed in the corner, trying to get it to another Warrior. Stolen by the Eagles, and here comes Cade. Cade, the dangerous lefty of this Eagle team, throws it up, no good. Cruz, big rebound, going the other way.
I want to see Cruz assert himself a little bit more. A 7th grader, bigger guy. He's had a number of rebounds, and he's usually passing it off somebody. I want to see him get a rebound and go back up with it. I'd like to see him pass it into him. See if they can work some offense. That seemed to be how they've been successful. At this age, you're really not going to be making many outside shots. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So the better you can do inside there, the better your score is going to be.
Good defense there by the Warriors. Got a full court press going on here, John. So just some full court pressure. Hoping to get a turnover and turn that into a bucket. Big body Cruz.
Nice.
Big stop there. And John, a smart play there. Normally, if a guy has an opportunity for a block, he'll swing through there and just bring the hatchet out on him. But Cruz did a good job. And not a good shot there. But we'll go back down and play D.
Eisenbarth for 3. That's a name I just won't forget. Usually I do poorly with names. I've got that one locked in. Up and good. Cruz Vasquez does another rebound.
All right.
Rebound machine.
John, seems like he's got a little more energy right now than he has all game.
Yep. He's just warming up. Here he is again at the free throw line. Cruz, nope. Micah, good rebound, crashing the board. Maybe had a chance to put it right back up. Here's Cruz again. Emmanuel not afraid to take a shot.
He'll shoot it.
And
oh.
That's going to be a foul on Vasquez. And timeout to the Eagles.
Full timeout here for the Eagles. We're going to show you our HBTV crew here. And be back right after this full timeout.
Welcome to HBTV. My name is John Woosley, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you our 2023 HBTV crew. Here they are.
Noah Holohan, senior and HBTV original live stream expert. Darvell Blanton, varsity basketball player by day, videographer, editor by night. Edie Olson, the karate master, social media manager, photographer, along with Mahala McGraw, social media manager, a junior, and a photographer as well. Azalea Armijo, the cat lady, and Canva wizard. Luke Audis, senior, varsity basketball player, editor, videographer. Alana Elliott, social media manager and photographer. Josie Stokemeister, chief problem solver and varsity volleyball player. Ryan Bogus, an assistant producer on our live streams for HBTV. And our newest member to our crew this year, freshman Xavier Huckins, a producer in the making. So thankful for each of the members of the HBTV crew. We thank you for joining us here on HBTV, and we hope that you'll join us again soon. Micah long two, no good. Good hustle there by the Eagles. They're coming the other way. Here they are in transition up ahead. Number 11, Liam Wolf. Inside, no good. Rebound Warriors. And we got a jump ball. John, I said it once earlier. I'll say it again. And I don't always say this, but we really enjoy. Oh, man.
Guess who it is?
Cade has been deadly.
Eisenbarth.
Deadly this half.
You don't always say it, but what? Go ahead. Is that what you would say?
No,
you do always say
I was going to say I appreciate having Quentin Road in our gym and their fans and the players, but then he just hit that shot, and I don't feel like saying it anymore.
Well, You have just said it anyways. Quentin Road, we're happy to have you here.
Some good friends. You know, talk to a guy over here, Jason. He's got a couple boys out here. He went here to HB in kindergarten, first grade.
Oh, no kidding.
Went to Howes Anderson College.
Reynolds for 2. John?
Lincoln Reynolds.
Sorry, I was saying that, and then I said John to get you back on your story.
Yeah.
That's how the professionals
Yeah.
work. John.
Yeah. No, then, yeah. So, anyways, just we see him at the same time every year, head to their tournament, and good basketball, good people there. Emmanuel in transition, throws it up, no good. Tipped out rebound, Micah, no good. Last touch.
Another lefty there, Micah Mintz.
Yeah, John, they're taking over.
They live longer, right? Lefties?
Yeah. That's the word on the street. So
yeah.
I've been writing with my left hand, trying to
I'll pick it up
lifespan.
About 80. If the Lord doesn't come back, I'll pick up left-handed writing. Just to fool, the odds there. Oh, man. Hey, I'll tell you what. I was a shout-out to Warrior Pride and Mrs. Marhalski working with them. I was walking over after orchestra class, and it was after school, and they were practicing some of their chants.
Okay.
And you're familiar? The high school girls do it as well with freshman, what's your number? Or for them, 6th grade, what's your number?
Yeah.
And then they chant what
the
year they're going to graduate. Sure. And, boy, I've never felt so old in my whole life when they went to the 6th grade and they were saying 3-0, 3-0.
Wow.
And I'm like, are you kidding?
Graduates of 2030.
2030, that just made me feel so old. A graduate of 2016. And some of these girls here graduating 2030. Holy cow.
Wow. Yep. Yeah, John, that's crazy. That's 3-0.
Yeah,
wow.
Right. How the time flies.
What year did you graduate high school?
Well, just said it, but 2016.
16.
There you have it.
I heard you.
Oh. Hey, what year did you go? 2012, right?
2012, yeah.
So I believe I was an 8th grader when you were a senior. So we did not. That's, yeah.
No.
There are a couple people disagreeing with that call.
Yeah, John, that wasn't a good call. Wasn't a good call there.
So what is the?
So yeah, the rule is on over and back, both feet in the ball. Got to get over.
Okay.
And Lincoln, he clearly had one foot still on the other side of the line.
Right.
And I wouldn't even say the ball had even crossed over. So that just a bad call there. But for sure, Coach Conger's going to let him hear about that. No worries though. Minute 28 to go here. Eagles inbound. Here's Cade. Up top, that's a
Deep
Hoffman
three.
off the mark.
Nico Tompkins in the game, number 4 for the Warriors.
All right, Nico. John, he seems like a sharp kid.
He is.
And it seems like he has a good spirit. I'm excited to see him out here getting some experience. Here he is. Oh.
I don't know if that
Catching
was
a drop out of bounds.
A shot, a pass. Went out of bounds, though. Bottom line, full court press by the Warriors. A minute left. The Eagles, they look good today, John.
Yeah.
They look good. Looked like a team that knew what they were trying to do. Did a good job of doing it. Got some good shots to fall. They just look like as another easy two. They look like a smart team.
Yeah.
And in fairness, again, and we have mentioned it, this is the Warriors' first game. A lot of them first time playing in this setting where they're playing another school. So
Sure.
It's just different for them. And no doubt Coach Conger will get them ready to go for the next one.
Yeah, John, and knowing these guys, these families, hard workers out there too, so a loss like this just gives you an opportunity to show how you respond.
Sure.
And put that hard work in action. And, John, we'll play these guys later in the year. Normally around January is when we'll go to their place, and we'll see them again.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that. Just a good measuring stick.
Right.
To play a team now beginning the season, later on in the season. And so hopefully the Warriors can improve. 6 seconds to go. Warriors 14, Eagles 32. Micah's on the line. Looking at 2 free throws here.
Boy, that was a smooth transition done there. Who was that on the controls? Was Ryan down there doing that, or?
Oh man, Noah Hollahan,
yep.
Come on now.
An excellent job.
Noah Hollahan, one of our HBTV originals up here. Been with us since freshman year, Noah? Freshman year. And that's how we'll end the game. 32-15 is your final score. Warriors take the L this time. We thank you for joining us here on HBTV. Again, John Woosley and John Borsch signing off.